Okay, so this is what we starting with. We got a floating shelf from the Dollar Tree. This comes 2 in a pack. Comes with 2 ropes, 2 shelves, 2 rings. And then I also had this other floating shelf that I also got from the Dollar Tree. And I used it once in my bathroom, but yeah, it got these little, whatever they are. I got me some, dowels from the Dollar Tree. These come 2 in a pack at the Dollar Tree, and these smaller ones come, I believe, 3 or 4 in the pack. I'm not sure. And then I got, let's see. I got 6 of these here pallets. 6 of these here pallets. You see I'm reusing stuff. I'm going to go outside and try to beat the rain. I'm going to get some spray paint on some of this stuff. My thing is cracked already. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these little black things off, the little handle. All they do is pull out. I had a phone in my hand, but they actually pull out. So I'm going to take these off because mine is, yeah, there we go. So it just pulls out. Okay, so I have my pieces together. I have 2 together, end to end with a piece of the 2 pieces together. They're going to be on top of the board to the edge. Evened out. Okay. And the end pieces will be flush with the bottom of the bottom piece, and they will be pushed up and we're gonna rest this piece. Using wood glue, I started with the bottom piece down and put the glue on the bottom piece. Long pieces on the side first. Then with the single piece, I put glue on every point that touch, and then I put them together. Okay, so here's the points of contact. So this side palette is touching the bottom, okay? It's flush to the bottom piece. Then the side ones are flush on the bottom and flush to this inside piece, and the same thing on that end. So the points of contact are down the edges, and it's gonna be on the bottom. So, which means since the ones on the top are sitting on top of this bottom piece, they'll be a little bit higher, which is perfectly fine because it's gonna look good. So I'm gonna let this dry, and it's got good points of contact. That base is excellent. It's gonna be excellent. I'm gonna put some reinforcement on the bottom, but it's excellent. I'm gonna clean up some of this glue. And just like that, I figured out what to do with this thing I got from Goodwill about a year ago. Mm-hmm. Boxes or baskets ready. So this one came from Goodwill and it's already put together. We already established this. This one is pretty good. So what I'm going to do, since I'm planning on hanging something on here, I want to put my side poles in the middle. Now you definitely can put yours in the back. In fact, it's a good spot right there for you to put them in the back. But I want to put mine on the side, or at least try to put it on the side. So I'm gonna do some glue and some hot glue. So I got wood glue and hot. Okay, the first thing I did was find my middle spot on the side pieces, and once I did that, I started to glue in my dowels by laying the basket on its side. I added a little wood glue, then attempted to put the dowel and add the hot glue. Now I had a little issue with this. with the dial moving, but I finally got it and got the side dowels glued in. The second one was so much easier. I actually put just a small amount of hot glue to keep it still, then put the dowel on there and it did not move at all. I also ended up changing it, but nonetheless, I have them in. I decided to use a clamp to keep the dowel steady because I'm not sure how much weight I want to put on it, and I didn't want the dowel to fall out with just the hot glue and the wood glue. So I had some clamps that fit these dowels, and I just put the clamp on one clamp on each side to secure the dowel. Where I have these screws sticking out because they're too long, I'm gonna put a piece of wood of it, a piece of Jenga block. So what I have is two Jenga blocks put together. One of them was stained with gun stock, but that's okay. I'm gonna probably paint it anyway. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a hole in there, twist it around till it get tight. Then I'm gonna take another screw and I'm gonna put it straight down the middle, so them two won't come apart. I'm just gonna use the screw sticking out to mark my spot on the Jenga blocks where I want to drill at. Once I put it on as tight as I can, I backed up one turn and added some wood glue and turned it all the way. I cleaned up the excess glue, then I did the same thing on the opposite side. I then drilled a hole in the center and added another screw for stability and for aesthetics because it looks really nice. On the crossbar, I just decided to put just a drop of wood glue, then secure it with some hot glue. I may come back and put a nail in it, but for right now, what I'm putting on it, this is enough to hold it. Now I already started putting the strings in. I'm gonna make this a swing. So I'm gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna lay it down because it's gonna be easier for me. Two strings on the long side because I want my swing to go like this. I'm just gonna wrap it around and then I'm gonna put it through the hole and tie it. Gotta make sure that I get them even. These little strings you got to twist. Trying to get the camera right. Okay. Twist them and put them through there. Or you can put a piece of tape around it and make it tight. I just twist it and take my little scissors, or you take something, bobby pin or something, and stick it on through so you can pull it out. Make sure you have all the loose threads through there, the hole. So come to the other side. We're gonna pull it out. I'd like to pull mine tight and do a big um, loop and then bring it up to the top instead of trying to tie it right at the top real tiny. So I make a big loop, and then I scoot it all the way up to the top. Okay. the second one, pull it down so that I can make sure that I got it even, or as even as I can. So I'm putting that to hold it. Now we're gonna take, I'm gonna put a label on the front. So these are letters I have. I'm just gonna put Dad on there. You can do whatever decoration you want. I just got one of them pieces of wood. It comes 6 in a pack from the Dollar Tree. I put a little stain on it. I should have Thank you so kindly for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please take the time, if you haven't already, to like, subscribe, or follow. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Thank you.